Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next part of this thing that I'm reading. With me tonight are some more familiar faces, Addie and Kane.
Hello.
Hi.
In this chapter 4 of Dave Stdider, Pokemon Trainer.
Oh.
For context, this story has so far involved Dave from Homestuck, which I know nothing about, Will Taylor from Pirates of the Caribbean,
Wait, really?
What?
You know, it's fine.
Nondescript
Kane's fine.
Digimon,
Nondescript Digimon.
and Team Bad. Also Link, because why not?
Well then.
So now that you all know that, you will be more equipped to deal with Chapter 4, Museum Rumble.
Okay.
Dave and Will and Groundoon lurfed the cave. ABD went to go to Pewter City and get the next bag, because there are the heroes of this story, except not Will. He's a Stdider character.
At least they're kind of self-aware.
No, they are not. When they finally got there, Naruto. God.
You said that I just thought about Naruto Ninja running into frame.
I'm just. There's only so many crossovers you can have, but we're only on chapter 4, and already we've ripped characters out of like 8 different universes, and I am over it.
And Naruto approached us and said, "Hey, have you seen Monkey D. Luffy? I've been looking for him."
See, I would take that as a joke, but at this point, I would
Totally
fully
accurate.
expect that to happen. Like, really. Naruto was there and said, "You can't get the Bade yet because TGHE gym leader Tarazi is captured by Team Bad."
So is Team Bad like a worse Team Rocket?
Team Bad is what happens when Game Freak runs out of ideas.
Well, you see, Team Bad is an acronym. It stands for Barely Accurate Description.
I'm okay with that. That makes sense.
No! Dave yelled. "I looved her! Where did they take her?" Naruto said they took her to the museum where the want to revive fossil Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I already used this joke, but for your benefit, Kane, since you missed it, Pokemon is clearly not a misspelling of Pokemon, but a new Digimon that plays poker.
Yes, I approve of this.
And rule the world! Why would they do that? Dave asked. Because she can revive revive Folus
Folus.
with her fossil reviver Makine. And also, they want not to hurt you because you love her. Dave, Aden, Will left to the museum. Left to the left. To the left. Holla back now, y'all.
Take it back. Hold on this time.
And open Ed the door. Ed the door. "I am a door, Eddie." And Tarazi was there and also was safe. "Where is Team Dave asked, ? Naruto told me that they had you in here and they were gonna revive Pokemon. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
What wasn't it Pokemon?
No, now
What
it's
happened to the poker?
no. Now this is Pokemon. Pokemon is another new Digimon that exclusively carries chickenpox forever.
Not to be confused with Pokemon, who just eats a lot of Pocky.
I lied, Naruto said as he unasked himself, and he was Jack. Karkit!
Where's Actor?
Karkit now! Jakak yelled, and Tarpsy unmaced herself and was Kafkat.
Kefka?
Wait.
Did it mean Kefka?
No, this character's name has been misspelled about 17 different times. Okay, I don't actually know which one's correct. He's been known as Karkit, Kafkit, Kit Kat. Seriously,
Kekarat.
not yet, but give it time. Jack laughed and said, "You guys are chumps. Terezi is safe, and Sund in to Jim." Yeah, Kartark added, "We lured you here, and now are going to kill you and take Groundoon."
Well, I mean, you guys can have Groundoon. Like that doesn't exist. I'm just sitting here chilling with my Groudon.
You are bad man, Dave said. Dave in with the clapback. Evil villain speech. Yeah? Well, you are bad man. Burn. Boom. Roasted.
And then he wins. And then they win dance.
He leapt to the of them and swung his sword, but he missed because if he killed them, the story would be over.
Unfortunate. I can't have the story be over.
I want to stress to everyone watching this, I didn't add that as a joke. That's what the author wrote.
Wait, really?
I believe it.
Just so we're clear. That wasn't me. I just read it. Alright?
I figured.
Alright. Dave realized that fighting isn't Nesekarty because this is Pokemon. So he
I don't think you've played Pokemon.
So he sent out Groundoon. Jack grinned. Groundoon sucks. My Pokemon is better. Go Luigia!
Quick, send out Mary as well.
Groundoon beat Luigia. Well, that was anticlimactic. Easily, though, because he is ground type, which is effective against flying. Also, no, the opposite.
So wait, Josh. Luigia was defeated.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean he has failed?
Kane, shut up.
I'm in pain.
We will get you next time, Jakak yelled as him and Kitkar fled.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!
We beat him, Will said. Yeah, Dave said, but now we have to be Terepi and get the badge. So they went to the gym and saw Tarzepi, and she said, Dave, I missed you and love you. Dave hugged and kissed her, and because Tiri loved him, he got the badge for free. Wow, that's
and then
that's the corruption. Yeah. Where's the law enforcement? I feel like that's not allowed.
Dave, coming with you on your quest. Oh yeah, I bet you're coming. Sorry, Dave said cool because they were in love. If they hadn't been, though, it wouldn't have been cool at all.
That would be sexual harassment, really children.
Dave now has 2 bads and Terzi on his team 1. What could go wrong now? Parentheses, a lot, lol.
Oh my god.
Chapter 5. The Mystery of Fuji. after what seemed like years of waking, our tree heroes arrived at the Larvender town.
Larvender Town?
Larvender town. Tree
Is that-
heroes seemed like years, just like what it's like to read this.
So we're basically going into a city full of bugs.
Right. Bro,
Lavender Town.
it's so cool, Will said. I hope we don't see ghosts. Nah, Terpai said. They're only in the Pokemon Tower, and we don't have to go there, so we're God.
I don't know if Robert intended for how hilariously silly that misspelling was, but wow.
Yeah, let's get out of here quick so we can got to the... Wow. Verdamillion City.
Verdamillion.
Verdamillion City!
On the road to Verdamillion City.
And
Meet my friends along the way.
And get a badge, Dave repiled. They went to the route to the Vermilion when Grissom formed CSI. Stop that.
Wait, are we on reality TV of the CSI show? Sorry, go on. Explain the CSI.
Grissom's one of the major characters from the original CSI series.
Yep.
And he's actually one of my favorite characters, but okay.
Frankly, I feel like they missed a narrative opportunity. They were in Lavender Town. They could have made some Silent Hill shit go on. Like, I feel like there was a missed opportunity here.
My brain is still trying to get past the Grissom thing right now. There's no amount of explanation that will possibly make this any sense, but I'm just gonna keep going. Grissom formed CSI, stopped them, and said, "Stop! We are investigating the disappearance of Mr. Fuji," while he stopped them. "Who is Mr. Fuji?" Dave asked. "Mr. Fuji is the town's mayor." He's not. And he vanished yesterday when he was visiting the Pokemon Tower. Oh no, Terezi said. "Not the Pokemon Tower. There's ghosts there." "Yes," Grissom said, because Grissom totally would believe in ghosts. "That is why we cannot climb it and find him. You must do it because you are trainers!"
Doesn't the town have their own investigation team that has Pokemon and could totally just deal with this themselves?
No, you must do it because you are trainers. You specifically, not Grissom. He's too busy. I don't know.
You are trainers. You are fighters.
I would also like to point out that CSI is here instead of Ghost Hunters, which would have been way better for Lavender Town.
Kane.
I mean, they could have just not had Ghostbusters or the CSI. And I feel like
no, we're not encouraging any more universes. Will not be crossed here. I'm done. I'm over it. He's writ Dave said, "We are trainers. We must find him before he dies, or worse."
Expelled.
And then around the corner comes the Magic Ranger.
This
Yes.
isn't nearly that clever. Or worse, he gets killed by ghosts before he dies, or worse, he gets killed by ghosts.
Oh, did you know you die when you die?
But Josh, people die when they are killed.
Groundoon, and I can finid him. You guys just stay here with Grosson. "No, Teraki and Will said we must go with you because we are your friends." Dave nodded, and they went to the tower. Inside, It was super dark and scary, and it made Terezi cry because it was dark and scary.
And scary. Oh no.
I mean,
okay, tell me. I'm gonna predict that Missing No is gonna show up at one point.
Dave said, "Ground Dune flash," and Ground Dune flashed, but it didn't do anything.
Uh-huh.
Just open up that trench coat.
Just flashing people. It's
Didn't
fine.
do anything.
that's
Honey
the wrong
Pop.
kind of flash, sir.
No, he seriously taught Ground Dune Flash a few chapters ago, and I was like, why did you teach your Ground on Flash? Of course, this is Ground Dune, so who knows?
That is true.
It must be the hosts doing this, Dave said. I hat ghost, Tarpizzi remarked. Suddenly, Will turpid and fell through a trapdoor. Dave added Tarperi didn't notice Dog because they were too busy waking. So your friend falls through a trap. You guys suck. Okay.
They are waking. They were asleep. They are now waking. They didn't hear it.
Will got up, and there, right before him, was some ghosts. They were wearing sheets, and they said, "Boo."
Oh, imagine if this is a giant prank that the mayor and the people involved in a Pokemon Tower
One
just set
ghost
up.
warped being Will and tired him up. He, the ghost said. Now you will never find your fiends! Ha ha ha! Will screamed. But no one heard him because they were in a basement, which was soundproof.
That's, I mean, okay. So let's just say what just happened.
Do we have
This
to?
guy tripped through a trapdoor and then got tired up by ghosts wearing sheets.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
I mean, all he has to do is
I don't know why. I don't know why you're questioning it. To be honest.
All he has to do, I know his kid's gonna say, he has to take off the sheet and then Scooby Doo, they figured out the mystery.
And like, but like, here's the thing: all he has to do is take a nap because all they did was tire him out. He's just take a nap and then walk up the stairs.
I knew this was a
Chapter
fucking
6. Scubby Dubby Dave.
pun.
Oh no. I thought it was supposed to be Scrubby Dubby or something. No. He's trying to spell Scooby Dooby, but spelled it completely wrong.
Can't chose this right.
Dubby.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
No, it's Scubby Dubby. That's what he said. Divi and Terezi were claiming the tower. You guys seriously haven't noticed he's gone yet? Stars when Dave looked behind him and asked, "Hey, where is Will Torner?" "I do not know," Tereko said. "Maybe we should look for him." So
He'll
they
turn up later on.
went down the stair and back to the bottom floor and looked for Will. Teredi was looking on the floor with her magnifying glass, which she has because she is a detective in this sultry universe. Oh, I am so glad you established that well beforehand.
We're so glad you didn't add an author's note.
Because as we all know, the best character development is thrown at you in parentheses just willy-nilly. Without any...
They could have just said she just had a magnifying glass for some reason. I don't think anybody was really questioning that.
She noticed the outline of a tarp door on the floor, and she was like, "Dave, I know where Will Winnett. He must have fell down here into the trap door," she said, while not icing the trap door.
I thought it was a tarp door.
Meanwhile,
I thought it
Will
was a tarp
was
door,
still
too.
tied to the choir.
He's just stuck singing Christian ballads now until they rescue him.
He's trapped there, and all of a sudden the choir is like, "Meto singelito heavenly Sephiroth." But the ghost left down a tunnel, leaving Will all alone. "I've got to get out of her," Will said. Then he noticed that he still had his sword. Will cut the rapes and
I'm sorry, but you said get out of her, and
he had to get out of her, which is why he
cut the rapes.
And he cut the rapes. There's nothing about this that anyone could even remotely take out of context, Addie. Okay?
Never.
I don't know why you'd be worried about that, because...
Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
And ran for the door that the ghost went through. "No, it is coked!" Will said.
It is
Wait,
coked.
the ghosts have to walk through the door? Can't they
drugs.
just fly through
There's
walls? Do they really need a
cocaine
door?
everywhere. Alright? It's just... The ghosts are just coked out of their minds, is what's going on. And he pulped on the locked door. Just then, Dave and Terezi opened the trapdoor and saw Will. "Will, we missed you," Dave said.
No, you didn't, you motherfucker. I didn't even notice you were missing.
"I missed you guys too," Will repilered. "Did you see any hosts?" Tereki asked. "Yes, the kidnapped me."
And they wanted me to make this weird reality TV show for some reason. They wanted to be the host.
Will screamed. They heard him because they were all in the basement, so they could hear it. "I think it's time we catch these ghosts," Dave yelled. So they set up a tarp using some money and a net over it.
What?
Because ghosts are commonly...
Ghosts care about monetary value when they're dead enough to not be able to use money.
Guys, I think you're thinking of dragon mythology here with being greedy.
No, ghosts are greedy.
Yeah,
hey,
ghosts...
Get the memo. Get the memo.
Not...
Get the picture.
Why would you not... Listen, keep reading. I bet it works. "They were hopping to catch the ghosts in it because ghosts love Monette." They do.
Well, now they're setting up the wrong thing because they put money in there.
The ghosts came back, and one ghost said, "Oh, hey, some money!" and went at to get the money. The other ghost said, "No, it's a tarp!" But it was too late. And they were caught. "I think it's time we find out who these ghosts really are," Dave said.
Are they pulling the terp? Are they gonna pull the terp up?
He pulled off their sheet, and the ghosts were Team Bad!
I knew it was not actually ghosts. I called it.
I knew it, Dave said. "Only Jack and Carl Cat would be bad enough to do this. Are you a bad enough dude to save the president, though?" What? You guys don't get that? Nobody
Can you repeat it?
I said, "Are you a bad enough dude to save the president?" You don't
I
get it either. You get it. Oh, thank you.
I don't get it.
Look, I'm turning 30 in a few days, and I like, Addie was just reminding me that I am an ancient old man who nobody will ever love.
I said none of that.
That's fine. You said it with your eyes.
You don't even see me. My camera's off.
And you are looking lovely today.
Read the story.
Now, where is Mr. Fuji? Jack yelled. "I don't know who Tat is." And him and Cat Fack ran away. "I'm glad you captured them." And then they just ran away.
You didn't think to tire them up?
Dave Scope. If those guys didn't take Mr. Fuji, where is he? "Right here," Grissom yelled. I was really Mr. Fuji all along. I wanted you guys to get rid of Team Bad, so I said I was kidnapped. Also, I only look like Grissom because I had plastic surgery. Oh, good,
Oh.
Dave said, and him and his friends lurfed.
I'm so glad that we live in a world where Will Turner and Naruto can go get plastic surgery if they so choose. We stand a world with options, you know?
So what, is Naruto gonna get plastic surgery to look like Monkey D. Luffy?
Nah, he does it to look like Sasuke so the Sakura could actually like him for once. That's the next part though. That's the next part. It's not right now.
You can't hear it, but part of my brain is trying to consume the rest of my brain out of rebellion for having to process this. Alright? I just want to be clear. Now they can get to Verdemillion. Will they get the next badger?
It's fine.
They won't get a badger, but they might get a mushroom. That was a terrible joke.
It's okay. It was not nearly as bad as the story.